Good morning, people. This morning I'm going to discuss the explosion at the chemical plant in Roseland, Louisiana. In my career of working in the plants, I was qualified hazardous waste, qualified also for hazardous waste supervision. So I've been on both ends of this stick. Now, to start with, they had a lot of heavy metals in that plant. And I'm not even going to try to name them all, but lead, chromium, you name it, it's in there. So the thing is this, in that kind of heat, when those tanks started burning, and those mixtures started getting together in different quantities, you might have a lot of lead over here and a little bit of lead over there. Now, that's what chemists call, believe this or not, a witch's brew. You have no idea. It would take extensive chemical analyzing to figure out what it is and what it's for. There's so many different combinations that you can't just say, well, they got a little lead in the water. That's not happening. There's a lot of stuff over there. Even, and I got a feeling, I don't know this for a fact, but I do know I have been in plants when they were burning, and they'll say, let them burn. Controlled burns, what they call it. Because there's less pollution by letting it burn than trying to stop it and let the liquids flow. They figure, let it burn and spread out in the atmosphere. It's still dangerous, but it's less dangerous. Now, the people that's affected, it's going to be rough. And it'll be 10 or 15 years before they know the really, really true story. They've already got one cancer alley in Louisiana, not far from where I'm at right now. Okay, now the rest of that story is the lawyers. They have attorneys that make their living of plant explosion. And what they'll do, their job is to save the plant, and which means they're going to get as much money for the plants as they can, or save as much. And then when they get their share, the people that's damaged and hurt will wind up with whatever's left over. Now, I have seen cases where the judge would tell the lawyers, no, you're getting 10%. That's it. Instead, and so if a judge don't do that, those lawyers can get whatever they can talk the judge into giving them. And sometimes it's quite a bit of money, people. They walk out with their pockets full, and you sit there hurting bad. But the first explosion caused a lot of damage. The second explosion, the day before yesterday, well, the plant's 60 years old. I've worked maintenance. And what they'll do, they'll run tests on the wells, on those tanks, the piping. And when they figure it's getting in bad shape, they'll shut the plant down, replace it, and start up. But I don't care how many tests you run on those tanks and those pipes. Whenever they start burning and the heat gets to them, you don't know what's going to happen. You just hope you can hold it down. And like I said, if you can't hold it down, just get out your way and let it burn. That's all they can do. But it depends on the maintenance in that plant, 60-year-old plant. They better have some good maintenance men. If they didn't, there's a problem. All right, like and subscribe.